this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Alright. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right? Oh, Monsieur Nervalet! That power...
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Ah! Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list!
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? The Fountain of Lucine? Then... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much?
Of course! Wait, no.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you...
Vacher.
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vignier, it's me! It's me, Vacher!
Vacher? Vacher.
I'm here! Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey,
Vignere, is that you?
Vache, why did you come? You look a lot older than I remember.
It's been more than 20 all this time. Only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. I must be true. Vignere, you are my everything. I really don't know how I...
But Vache, if not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably, if not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignere. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignere. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignere.
Why? But then, where is Vignere?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignere's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Vignere! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please, have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who would... It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the court since then. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness. Secret Tale. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on... It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave, and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how... that...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now. This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be...
Hmm?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more, but Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave. Huh? Oh, Paimon did... Oh, no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her you're here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor. That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? Your sibling, if he ever stepped foot in... Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? My apologies. However, for many years, I have been quite aware that the Origin, as a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Huh. So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin trick. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
So,
Truthfully, that name is... There used to be a special sea most of Tevat's...
Huh.
But today, what Vache discovered must have been some kind...
Huh.
Indeed. Why would the Prime... To be frank, is there anything...
So...
Truthfully, there used to be a special sea most of Tevat's...
Huh. So it really was where
But today, the primordial... What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh.
Indeed. Why would the... To be frank, that also... Is there anything else? Very well. It was my honor to... It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return...
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice...
All right. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around... Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place... Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be... Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel. It's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nourilette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. But you...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for your... The situation... It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meet. I heard that she was originally from Fontaine. But for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of... I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper
No, we shouldn't. I think we should...
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like a fight between two friends.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to...
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally there's no...
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up.
Could the knave be threatening?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an...
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, the knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes, and secondly, is the consideration of...
Isn't it just Fontaine's...
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated. Early in Fontaine, the Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison. All we do is... Although I do have...
Oh!
Correct. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah.
You two have my... We will rendezvous.
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on second thought, is it too...
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's where...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
I'll have that, and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meripede. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose...
Oh, you mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to...
about that...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think he was awarded the honorary title of Duke. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. What?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd...
Yeah, we heard about him.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to... The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Those memories. So dark.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event...
So, it's...
You could say that. We hear all...
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Oh, really? So you mean... you've already seen many dreams?
Mm-hmm. But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh, expert? Paimon kinda likes it.
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me to the meeting place. It won't take much of your time. Rest assured, you'll find all the drinks and snacks you'd like there.
Wow, how accommodating. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first. Why aren't you saying anything? All right. Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title! From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert!
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Oh, I have a question. Me first! Me first! No rush! Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion!
Whoa. Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long. The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a... Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a
Looks like being an expert is next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh, sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear.
Yeah, it's not really about...
Oh.
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and...
You do have a point.
Oh, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3... Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here... Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time...
Dear expert, we have another guest who would like to consult you. But this...
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting... Huh? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day, after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. All right, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation? Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a Moment of Dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone!
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the...
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a
I see.
I guess I just want to experience something different. The sky is right above me.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, the reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your
Really?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but...
Huh?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time...
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough. Come to think of it, I haven't...
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names...
That makes...
A new sense of adventure often be... You'll need to become a bird in the air.
Yes. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should...
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get rid... Actually, I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. When after a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings.
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, if your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just, I don't know. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up,
That's really amazing.
it's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my... I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be over...
Yes, I know. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
None of the forecasts have been on the money. What a bunch of amateurs.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there. Otherwise, once I can stop... Actually, you two...
Yeah, even if you can't...
Yeah.
Alright, go... Huh? Wait, I just finished. Anyway...
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Those memories, so dark.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
By royal decree! Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Here! There's quality here.
It's always nice to go for a leap.
Huh. Do adventurers often go? Huh.
So, this is where...
Yes. When I saw her I'd tell her about our... She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack a lot, but you said she could remember what you had told.
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty but the appearance of your...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This no matter. Huh? Of course. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk? Everyone hold hands! I see everything! Life goes on. Everyone hold hands! Help! Commit it to memory! Earlier! This might hurt a little.
taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable...
His wife must be a... Huh? Wait!
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come, I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way...
Huh? There's nobody...
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. Stay...
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him! He's in the...
Oh!
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good!
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, after I introduced her to you, and then she seemed... When I realized...
That sounds...
I don't think...
Maybe we've affected the... Anyway...
I think I know what...
Let's head back now.
Oh...
Nahida,
we still don't...
Oh, right! Come to think...
Right. And we need to understand...
Then there's no time... Stop standing there, Ilmon! Let's go! Everything's ready. It's important to replenish your supplies often when you're out in the name of the prince.
Oh, you're back already. How did...
We have an emergency...
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious. I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants... Atta has already left. Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already...
Oh, I...
Oh, no. Did she want to look... Can you tell us where she...
Yes, she...
Alright, thank you. Please help us tell the...
Sure thing.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrten...
She's sitting over there, and surrounded by monsters! Come on, let's rescue her!
Boring! Go. Shadow Raven, let night fall! Merciful flame!
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all...
Huh?
Nearly 20...
Does it have something to do with your dream?
Ah, sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. She hugged me, and we cried for some time. She still decided. She claimed that investigating. She had obtained some.
Guess
She left a seed in the letter. She said she looked, but strangely, I even went to ask.
May I have.
Of.
Let me see.
Huh? She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nita?
You can. No, this plant is not known to the academic world. Judging by its features,
It can't be.
it means that from my when forced to I know.
Yeah, that's a It's all right. They're all. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying...
But she meant well, yeah.
I guess she...
I see. The dreams are... I really thought she had come back.
These dreams may not be as... Yes, so...
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler in Paimon. I saw her waver. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about...
It's because people have something...
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the... Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more...
Yeah.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feeling. We're back. How's everything here?
I am... Because of your warning, but a moment of...
Just as I expected.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? What?
Many of you here, but I'm sorry to tell... Before we learn...
Huh?
I don't think it's a big...
We've already met two people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by...
That's right!
All right.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can...
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to... We had a discussion. They all seemed as if...
Yes.
So if the result, all of us understand, I don't think everyone... Before the conclusion...
We've never had such a...
So they still want to return to their...
That's right. Compared with the more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alert.
So, what should we...
Seems we have to go... Pedrush, is there...
Let me think.
Good. Please...
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also?
Don't worry about that now. Don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene. Whoa. Theoretically. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads. Everyone hold hands!
Life goes on. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Boom boom!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever.
two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright, I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't...
I don't quite I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream...
You can't just brush off something like this! We don't even know how you people got here, or where you... Stop.
No, it's all...
It seems that for now, this place... But I wonder if they...
Huh. Now that I'm not interested in checking...
Okay. Just as I expected.
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. It's the fact that Debbie was at the space we're in.
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now. And the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Go.
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahita's analogies.
Rise. Everyone hold hands.
Boom boom! Time for your arraignment! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahita! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier? This is probably Ilmon's dream. Huh? Why would he start dreaming again? Yes, but it seems that based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here. But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Oh, it's you.
Did you say dream?
Of course. Here.
Hello.
Whoa, and what's this? No, it... Anyway, now's not the time for that. Oh, right.
Sorry, I had gotten...
Yes, I'm glad. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my...
No, don't...
What should we... You can... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you, like the last...
So you mean... It seems...
Huh? Maybe.
Oh, no, Mom, you can't...
I'm afraid I... Don't worry, Hype.
Minar doesn't... I'm fully... Never mind. I mean...
Yes.
Then please... Regardless of whatever caused... But does this dream...
I'm afraid...
Okay, please. Come this way. I have heard that the further down... The answer you're looking...
Thank you for helping...
You're welcome. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise...
We're not doing something... bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Right. Something's... Ilmon is
Rather than dream, I believe we're on the right It's not that but you would never mistake. Sometimes, but it's just... Listen, this also explains, but if we decide... Oh, what? Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn, do you remember how constructing a realistic dream... Does that mean that if we wake the But the collective dream in this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not... Huh? So, that's even so. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive...
Rise. Orders given. Orders received.
Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence!
Everyone hold hands! All the water that used to be here has turned into rain! Then let's get through here before the water level rises. We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place!
Paimon in this dream. This should be the final destination. Huh? Really? Yeah. I have powers related to dreams. I guess only those who— There are so many— Don't worry. I see everything.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may—
You already know all that. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the—
Okay, of course.
It appears that I was too naive to avoid looking like too much of a fool. Allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the As for you, given up.
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming, and although you are here and appear how can I wake—
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can theoretically, but even knowing all of that, one—
Isn't the answer right in front of you, Great Dendro? I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this—
No. You were motivated up—
That's right. However, human models are too— The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, even using just— I named my first work Amira.
Huh?
She and I entered the academia on the same day, starting with admission procedures, and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training. I found their details in the Akasha's database. This way I could connect them to a network, and to improve my— Yes. Because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network At first, I panicked. But—
That means—
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything. I provide a beautiful— They can wake up any—
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for—
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but—
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to gather— The Great Dendro Archon—
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty. It seems like you're willing to tell me if you use real people as your—
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determined, unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia. You lured them into these dreams.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child,
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream carefully think back and...
I... secretly went... you mean...
No, because the moment you came into this dream, so...
She's still out?
That's right. And she must have... Not to mention the
If Hydar's still...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now!
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered. People try to avoid pain. However, it's because people don't... They have families. But in this dream, it's all just a
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Huh. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, humans aren't as strong as you think. It's time to...
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore. Here! Worthless! Here!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Oz revealed! Motion to compel! Breath of the flame! Sacred name.
Just shut up!
Just decide for yourself.
Disappear!
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
What happened? He's not very... All the people he... It's terrible. Even Paimon's freaked out. The good news is that the chaos... Now we only need...
Amira. But they're all gone. I couldn't change.
Do you still think...
I don't care. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. Let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for... I think seeing him after
Existence?
using my knowledge, the academia.
No need.
This isn't ask for your life. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at the moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great. Everybody has... From the looks of...
Yes, though it took... There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best. I need to go to the... Are we going to ask about that scholar? Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check...
Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. He hasn't regained...
Huh? I guess he didn't want to be read. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask the...
Understood.
It's simple. He's committed an...
I see.
All right. Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say. Hello. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. Dreams haven't been dreams, as I've said, but just take a good... You should be proud. The path of life. What's the meaning of... Of course, whenever you have... Some people work hard all day so that they're fit. Some people try... Some venture in search of the world's secrets. Life is not just... Therefore, once you begin... But if you were to... You're free to choose how... In the end... Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. You're amazing! Well, that dream was... But as long as you can still wake... Huh? What makes you... Right! You said that you didn't understand. Your speech just... Thank you. I've heard... You can't say that, that's why I could but all of my... I don't think that... You're too hard on yourself. I've learned that in Mobenuni, the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in... It was so warm that it felt like... But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was... If I have to admit that now that I've experienced this, it's enough that if I dwell too... I gave a speech... Hey, what's with... You keep looking like there's something... Since we just woke up, a new day...